It's March Madness season, and tonight Notre Dame plays Rutgers. That's why I'm all decked out. Not just a Notre Dame hat, but also a Notre Dame shirt, as you can tell on the back of this. Yep. I'm ready for it. We play Rutgers tonight, and then tomorrow I'm going to be decked out in all Akron because we play UCLA. I am crossing my fingers and saying my prayers for a Notre Dame-Akron matchup in the Final Four. That would be awesome. But yeah, so first things first would be the Cavs, but first I want to look at my tournament bracket. I have as a Final Four Duke, Purdue, Arizona, and USC. Of course, USC might be the shocker there, but keep in mind, there's always that one school that plays spoiler. They typically don't go far after that, but they always play spoiler. So never go all ones, never go all 1-2s, maybe sprinkle in 3, but definitely get someone lower than a 4 because they are guaranteed to make it. I think 7 USC may have a chance. But if you have them at the Final Four, don't make them go any further because they always die out quickly. Lowest seed to ever win it, 8th seed Villanova, 1985. Head coach of that team, Rollie Massimino. Of course, when he was at Cleveland State, one of the players was Coach Masson. Yeah, Coach Masson, you know, the girls basketball coach of the district champion Highland Hornets. Yeah, that team with 7 freshmen on the team and 2 seniors, 1 junior and 2 sophomores. Of course, the season's over for us now, but my, oh my, that was just so much fun. Duke beats Arizona 81-74 in my opinion. And of course, there's also, me having Akron winning it all as a joke. Akron will be playing Villanova for the heck of it. And Notre Dame winning it all. Of course, that's never happened before. They'll be beating Kansas just for the heck of it. Is that going to happen? No, it's not going to happen. But yeah, you never know. Now time for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Let's look at some team stats. Here's JB, Coach of the Year potential or hopeful with Darius Garland. We have 106.7 points per game, 46.6 field goal percentage, 76.3 free throw percentage, 44.6 rebounds per game, 25.1 assists per game, 7.1 steals per game, and 4.3 blocks per game. Let's look at the game recap, shall we? Cavs at the Heat. Oh boy, the top-seeded Heat definitely took it to us. 117-105 loss. Darius had 24 points, 10 assists. Evan Mobley, 19 points, 12 rebounds. Lauri Markkanen, 15 points. Bam Adebayo, 30 points, 17 rebounds. Jimmy Butler, 24 points. I think that was his first game back from an injury. Tyler Hero with 22 points. Heat led for almost the entire game, but we were up by 5 at one point. Cavs at the Bulls, another tough one. 101-91. Darius had more than a quarter of her points with 25 points, 7 rebounds, 7 assists. Cedi Osman, 14. Kevin Love, 10 points, 11 rebounds. DeMar DeRozan, 25 points. Nikola Vucevic, 20 points, 14 rebounds. It was close in the first quarter, and then everything started to fall apart. And the Cavs left the game losing 8 out of their last 11. Good Lord. The Cavs were on fire, and then everything has started to tail off for the Cavs, losing 8 out of their last 11. But fortunately, it became 8 out of the last 12 when the Cavs beat the Clippers right here in our first overtime game of the season. That's right, we were the last team to play overtime all season long. 120-111 in overtime. Evan Mobley had a big game, 30 points. Darius Garland had 24 points. Isaac Okoro, 20 points. Avisa Zubac, 24 points, 14 rebounds. Terrence Mann, 18 points, 10 rebounds. Neither team went by double digits. And of course, as previously mentioned, first overtime game of the season for the Cavs. Of course, every team had gone to overtime this season except for the Cavs, and that changed back on Monday night. And of course, former Cavaliers coach, oh yes, there was a ridiculous call right there. if we can show you it. Of course, it is not there. It's later on, of course. Here, is this a charge? Because it definitely looks like a charge. Look at Darius. He just gets shoved. It just goes right at him. It just charges right into him. And they call it on the Clippers. That almost cost us the game. Fortunately, it didn't, as the Cavs won. And then we play the 76ers tonight. That will be at home for what should be a good game. Of course, let's look at the standings, shall we? So far, the Cavs are in 6th place in the Eastern Conference, 6 games out of the Miami Heat for the top seed in the Eastern Conference. And we're going up against Philly, who is 3.5 games back from Miami, meaning that if you do 6 minus 3.5, that is 2.5. They're 2.5 games ahead of us. We can get to 5.5 games and get it to 4, perhaps. 5.5 games in 4 games if we can beat Philadelphia. But considering the fact that the Cavs have been struggling lately, I don't know. 24-12 at the Rock this season. I can't complain about how well about our home record, but I can complain about our road record. 18-18, 24-12 is the Boston Celtics home record. We're 21-11 at home when we're playing at the Rock. We've gone 4-6 in our last 10. That is unimpressive. Well, who do we play to end the season? Well, let's look. 76ers tonight. Friday night, Denver. Saturday night, Detroit. Then Monday against the freezing cold Lakers. And LeBron, who's been having a great season, but everyone else on the Lakers team has been having a horrible season. Then Thursday on the road at Toronto. Then home next Saturday against the Bulls. That'll be a big matchup. Then a gimme against the Magic on the 28th. Then the 30th against the Mavs. 31st against the Hawks. Of course, Hawks aren't the best team, but keep in mind we did lose to the Hawks earlier this season. Then on the road against the Knicks. Then at home against the Sixers. Another big game on the road against Orlando. Big game on the road against the Nets. And the last game of the season, a big one at home against the Milwaukee Bucks. 39 plus 29, 68. That means will be our 69th game of the season. And, of course, that means we have like 14 games left. 13 games left. Holy cow. 14 games left in the season. Tonight being our 14th to last game. It just feels like the season began a month ago. Hard to believe, but this season really going by. And then NASCAR, of course. Roth Mortgage 500. Chase Briscoe wins his first race of the season and the first race of his career. 200th winner in NASCAR Series history. William Byron won Stage 1 and Ryan Blaney won Stage 2. Ross Chastain finished in 2nd. Tyler Reddick 3rd. Daniel Suarez 9th. Corey LaJoie lost a tire right there. That was on lap 46. Of course, that's always frustrating to see. I mean, how do you lose a tire like that? That's got to be unfortunate. And it was out of the race. And then Christopher Bell spun out on lap 119. Martin Truex Jr. blew a tire on lap 221. Eric Jones spun out 65 laps later. And Chase Elliott spun out with 8 laps to go. So that's how the season's been going for NASCAR. Been quite fun. There's Eric Jones getting into a crash. He drives the famed 43 car, courtesy of Richard Petty Motorsports. You all know who he is, of course. This is towards the end of the season, or end of the race. Chase Briscoe holding the lead, holding off everyone, getting the very good win. So next week, it's going to be at the Atlanta Motor Speedway for the Folds of Honor 500. And then you have the Echo Park Automotive Grand Prix at the Circuit of the Americas. That's right, we're going to COTA, the Circuit of the Americas. 68 laps long. It's a road course. I love me some road courses. It's no longer just Watkins, Glen, and Sonoma anymore, folks. So yeah, then back to back short tracks. Richmond, Martinsville, the Paperclip, and then Bristol Motor Speedway dirt. That's right, it's going to be a dirt race on the short track of Bristol on Easter Sunday, April the 17th. And of course, I would be saying, considering what was going on with baseball, that, well, I'll probably be watching NASCAR religiously this season because, well, the Guardians won't be on Sunday. The MLB is back. The MLB is back. I don't know if I said that last week, but yeah, the Guardians will be playing this year. Thank the Lord. I was so upset. I'm like, okay, there's not going to be a season this year. The MLB lockout's going to continue for a long time, and this is just going to be frustrating. It's just going to be so annoying. And then it was on Thursday, after 99 days, on Thursday, last Thursday, the MLB and MLBPA finally reached an agreement, shaking the hands. The season will start April 7th. I can watch the Guardians disappoint me once again. This time under a new name. It will be really frustrating to watch this year, considering the fact that we can't hit our way out of a wet paper bag, but I'm pretty sure most folks know that. Season starts on April 7th when we go on the road against the Kansas City Royals. And then after that, we'll be going up against the Cincinnati Reds for a 2-game series. And then our home opener on Good Friday. The Guardians play the Giants. Of course, that'll be a home opener for the Guardians against the mighty Giants that won a franchise record 107 games last season. So it should be good. I'm really looking forward to this season. I really hope we can do something. Shane Bieber, Aaron Savali, T-Mac, Cal Quantrill. 4 very solid pitchers, to say the least. Maybe Zach Plesac, perhaps, as the number 5 pitcher. The batting rotation needs a lot of help. Ahmed's a good 270 hitter. Jose struggled last season. Framio's a good home run hitter, but he's not really, the what do you call it, average hitter, like hits for average. But yeah, hitting needs some help. Hopefully Chris Voick is going to change that for the Guardians. Boy, oh boy, I sure hope so. Tommy's picks recap. Division 1. Mason beat Massillon Jackson 54-35. Reynoldsburg beat Anthony Wayne 67-48. Reynoldsburg Division 1 champions. And then Division 2, Thornville Sheridan beat Norton in triple overtime 68-60. There was a half-court shot that went in for Norton. There was just one big issue. It didn't count because the ref said that she still had the ball when the clock struck 0. Norton players and faithful will deny that. They will forever say that she got it off in time. Oh, man. Archbishop Alter beat Bishop Hartley. Archbishop Alter, Division II champions. Purcell Marion took down Union Local 59-43. They won Division III over Worthington Christian, who won over Waynedale 55-24. New Knoxville beat Country Day 39-28. And Waterford beat Buckeye Central 53-39. High school boys basketball regional semifinals. St. Ignatius beat Cleveland Heights 58-52. Lima Senior, they beat Sylvania Northview 62-59. Region 2, Archbishop Hoban took down Green. Of course, St. Ignatius won that region. St. Ed's won Region 2. And they defeated Mentor. And then you have Region 3, Pickerington Central, who are region champions, beating Upper Arlington 53-50. Gahanna Lincoln defeated Westerville South 64-48. And then you have Fairfield beating Huber Heights 51-42. Centerville 44, Fairmount 42. Centerville going to be Region 4 champions. Region 5, St. Vincent, St. Mary, doing St. Vincent, St. Mary things, i.e. just destroy everyone in their paths when playing basketball. 82-43, they won Region 5. Louisville beat Glenville 90-86. Region 6, Gilmore Academy beat Toledo Central Catholic. Thank you for being Toledo Central Catholic. We will never speak of Toledo Central Catholic in a positive light again unless we are able to get revenge in the playoffs. 65-54. Gilmore Academy won Region 6. St. Mary's Memorial defeated Huron 40-29. And then you have Region 7, which is Heath against Meadowbrook. Heath won 47-44. Waverly beat McLean 50-44. Waverly are Region 7 champions. And then you have Region 8, Archbishop Alter 60, McKinley 53. They are the region champions. And Woodward beat Roger Bacon 43-32. Now time for Tommy's picks. Yeah, this might be the last. Yeah, I think this is probably going to be the last Tommy's picks up until our show on August 17th. On August 17th will be our next Tommy's picks. Unless I decide to do it for high school baseball and softball, but I'm pretty sure I'm not going to, considering the fact that they play basically every day of the calendar week, and it's kind of hectic and chaotic to keep track of everything for baseball and softball. But don't worry, Tommy Maroon Sports Live will be live streaming high school boys baseball and high school girls softball for the Hornets. Should be a good season for both the baseball and softball team. I'm hoping we do something we built off last year. Of course, we lost a good chunk of seniors on the softball team, but hopefully the younger classmen can step it up. And then there's the baseball team, that good bulk of juniors, plus senior leadership. I think we can win the conference for the first time in a decade. We almost won it last year. It was just a late season collapse and a Revere comeback that made the Minutemen win the American Conference. So yeah, enjoy the last Tommy's picks for 5 months. Let's think, April, May, June, July, August. Yeah, 5 months. St. Ignatius versus Centerville, picking St. Ignatius. St. Ed's against Pickerington Central, picking St. Ed's. Gilmore Academy versus Waverly, Gilmore Academy. St. M against Archbishop Alter, picking SVSM to win that. Lutheran East playing Taft. I'm picking Lutheran East. Ottawa Glandorf against Afric-Centric, picking Ottawa Glandorf. Yeah, Ottawa Glandorf. Antwerp against New Madison Tri-Village, and MTV gonna win that. Richmond Heights playing Berlin Highland, picking Richmond Heights to win that. So today's video, or not video, why am I saying video? Oh my God, I sound like a YouTuber. Well, I am a YouTuber. I have over 300 subscribers on Tommy Maroon Sports Live. But anyways, today's show has been brought to you by Mr. Hornet. What is Mr. Hornet, you may ask? Well, it's an annual talent show that is for Hornet seniors at the Highland High School Auditorium. And we get to showcase a talent, do a comedy sketch, sing, play the piano, whatever. And I'm in it. I am one of the 10 Highland seniors that's going to participate in Mr. Hornet, looking to win it. There's a dance, there's a pageantry, there's the talent, there's the sketch. I'm going to be doing the dirty dancing with my friend Patrick on the football team. If you recall from my videos on the recaps, he was number 74. I'm doing the dirty dancing, which I get picked up and do this. Oh my God, I'm probably going to blow it. I am really scared if I'm going to blow it. I have a bad feeling that I will. Anyways, I'm doing the top 10 best moments in Cleveland sports history, but I'm commenting it. It was either that or Celebrity Jeopardy. And my mom and dad wanted me to do top 10. So did all my close friends. They wanted me to do that because it's best who I am. And you know what? They have a great point. And why go against your family and close friends? Why would you? So yeah, go to Mr. Hornet, Saturday night 7. Tickets at the gate. I think they're $7. All proceeds going to Highland for what will be the biggest night. This is the first time since 2019 that we're doing Mr. Hornet. 2020, well, let's just say it was 2020. Last year, it was COVID. This year, COVID's still around, but we've kind of given up by now. COVID has sadly won. We're like, you know what? Forget it. Get boosted, by the way. I heard we might be getting another booster. It might be annual, so get your annual shot. Seriously, it's a great idea. I'm going to do it. My family's going to do it. My friends are going to do it. So you should as well to protect the vulnerable. All righty. So, Mr. Hornet, Saturday night, 4150 Ridge Road, Highland High School, 7 o'clock p.m. It's going to be a Western theme. I'm not only going to do the Dirty Dancing, I'm also going to hit the gritty as well. Yes, I'm going to hit the gritty. I've been practicing it. I'm going to recreate 10 really good moments in Cleveland sports history by announcing it and yelling and driving people insane and probably going to lose as a result of it. But what the heck? It's supposed to be fun. That's what my parents have been telling me. And it hasn't really been till this week in which I realized, you know what? Go knock yourself out. Just have fun with it. I'm going to have fun with it. So yeah, Mr. Hornet, Saturday night, March 19th at 7. You better be there. If you're not there, I will be heavily disappointed. So I'll see you there at Mr. Hornet. Goodbye, everyone.
You are watching WCTV, Wadsworth Community Television.